Hello everyone, thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of ExcaliburCCGTV, Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as our store in Texarkana, Texas. My name is Chris, my co-host Buzz. Every week we come together to talk to you about the great comics that are hitting the shelf, and this week we are talking about the great comics hitting the shelf for April 22nd, 2015. Guys, before we go any further, please be reminded, number one, free comic book day, May 2nd. Go see Avengers 2 May 1st, and then we'll see you here to give you some free comics May 2nd, all day long, here at the shop. Maybe some extra goodies and other things going on. Costumes are encouraged.
Also, we have passes for GeekCon.
Yes, we do.
Weekend.
Yes,
$20, right?
20 bucks for the weekend pass.
For 3 days.
Yes. Friday night's the preview night, so that's just really for the buyers, people that want to go and look and see what's available for sale and what you can get. Then all day Saturday and Sunday, it's gonna be crazy.
Spend that money.
Bring money, because there's going to be tons of people there, tons of vendors there as well for you to partake in and get different things. We've got different people that are coming. Some people that are coming from the previous con, and many other different vendors as well that will be there. Plus the guests, the whole guest roster is completely different as well. Lots of interesting people that are going to be there. So, free comic book day, May 2nd. Also, you can go ahead and get your tickets for GeekCon. Right now, all they have available is just the weekend passes. So, grab that and enjoy that. There will be single day passes available later on as we get closer to the con. Moving on, guys, we have some new number ones to talk about this week. Now, nothing from Marvel or DC, you know. They got their own thing going on with Convergence, and then we're leading up to Secret War and Battle World with Marvel. But still, Convergence is in full swing. We are in our third week of Convergence. But let's start off with some brand new number ones that are hitting the shelf for this week. Buzz, what would you like to start off with?
Kaptara. Now, these are the writer's words, not mine. If you like Saga, you will like this, but this is gay Saga. Not my words, his words.
It's the writer's words.
So, I'm going to leave it at that. It's by Chip Zdarsky, the guy that writes Howard the Duck. He drew Sex Criminals, and Kagan McLeod is the artist on that. So.
Yeah, so guys, there you go. What more do you need to say? If you like Saga,
fiction,
yeah, sci-fi, action, adventure, comedy, humor, that's Chip Zdarsky right there in a nutshell. Moving on, one of the industry's best writers who has done a previous series is now launching a new series with the same characters. We're looking at Empire Uprising from IDW Comics hitting this week. This is Waid and Barry Kitson, who did Empire, the original Empire series years ago. And now they're doing a second series here that they have been doing online, but now they're bringing it to print through IDW. This is the story of what if the villain won and controlled the world. There's a super powerful character by the name of Golgoth. I mean, we're talking like Dr. Doom power level. I mean, just super powerful. Who has beaten everybody, beaten all the armies, the heroes, everybody, and now he rules the world. And this is taking a look at what life is like afterwards, after that has happened, and how do you keep control of what's going on in your world at that point. But this has been great. I love this series. I'm looking forward to this coming out because this is a dark take on this, and Barry Kitson does some great artwork for this series. Love the team up here. And that's the new number one. It's like we said, guys. I mean, DC and Marvel, they're tied up in their storylines that are going on. Some wrapping up, some continuing. Speaking of storylines, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to cover two things real quick. This week is the conclusion of the Black Vortex storyline with Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men Black Vortex Omega. Sam Humphries and Ed McGuinness, who started with the Alpha issue, they come in to wrap it up here. This is where the Black Vortex ends. We have an entire galaxy that's in the crosshairs of Mr. Knife, and we see the X-Men and the Guardians finally, they face their final test. There's been different people that have been changed and affected by the Black Vortex, And now we get to see how this entire storyline wraps up, and moving forward, what will be different for the Guardians and for the X-Men as well. Also, Convergence number 3. We are 3 issues into the main Convergence storyline. Number 3 hits this week. We get to take a look at an injured Telos as he takes out his rage on the people of Kandor. And we also see that the Earth 2 team deals with another casualty among their midst. Also, we get to see Rip Hunter and the Time Masters, and also Green Lantern and the city of Skartaris in this particular issue as well. So there we go, guys. Each of these Convergence issues have been focusing on different aspects of Telos and the whole, I guess, world within a world. The characters within all that is going on. Some of these characters are facing directly against Telos, this world, while these mini-series that are coming out, they're like facing off against other superheroes and stuff. So there we go. Moving on, Buzz has the heavy-duty lifting to do as we get to cover each one of the new number 1s of this Convergence storyline that's coming out, and all of these take place on the Crisis on Infinite Earths storyline. That's the reference point for these issues coming up here. So Buzz, take it away, bro.
Buckle your seatbelts. Adventures of Superman. Superman and Supergirl attempt to free their city from the Earth by using the Phantom Zone.
Exactly.
Batman and the Outsiders. After a year under the dome, the Outsiders have dispersed. OMAC attacks. Batman's got to find out if they've still got what it takes to be a team. Green Lantern Corps. Sorry. Hal has resigned. John is busy. Guy is pissed. Together, for the first time, they'll save Gotham or die trying.
Awesome.
Hawkman. Hawkman and Hawkgirl put the Shadow War on hold as they face the might of the Ratmen and Batmen, oh my.
Oh.
And the deadly land of Kamandi. Alright,
cool.
Justice League of America. This is Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Vibe, Steel, Gypsy, Vixen, Ralph Dibny, aka the Elongated Man, the Detroit Justice League.
Oh.
And they're facing the heroes of the Tangent Universe.
Whoa, okay.
Yes, sir. New Teen Titans. The Titans face off against the Tangent Universe's Doom Patrol.
Nice.
Superman and the Legion. They will be facing off against the Atomic Knights.
Okay.
Swamp Thing. The Dome has cut off the heroes from their powers, but what happens when you cut the Swamp Thing off from his life source in the green?
Yes.
The Flash. Trapped in Gotham, Barry Allen has nowhere to run. He's fighting on, seeking justice, and he's facing someone from the Tangent Universe who thinks he's faster than even the Flash.
No way.
Wonder Woman. Diana Prince is in the grip of a Doomsday
Exactly.
cult whenever Steve Trevor leaps into the fray, but can he save Etta Candy from the vampires of Red Rain?
That's really cool, man, because I didn't realize they were bringing in the Tangent people. This was a Elseworld type thing years ago. So these characters, that's really cool. And really, come on, nobody's gonna be faster than the Flash. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So spoiler right there.
Is he cut off from his powers though?
That's a good question because so many of these are. So guys, Buzz, great job, sir. Kudos for covering all that. There is your information about wrapping up Guardians of the Galaxy, X-Men, Black Vortex, and then Convergence, like we mentioned, continuing this week, moving on. Now, we're going to be talking to you about our favorites. These are the favorite comics that we're looking forward to, usually the first ones that we will read as soon as we get home on Wednesday. Buzz, what's the first one up for you for this week?
Black Hood number 3. The Bullet's Kiss Part 3. The Black Hood was shot dead, autopsied, and buried. So who's this guy running around with a black hood fighting crime?
What the world?
None other than the man who shot him dead, Officer Greg Hettinger. Disfigured from the incident, he now is hooked on pain medication.
Yeah.
And now he's being framed by the mob who planted drugs in his apartment, which ironically, he didn't have in his apartment at the time, but you know.
Yeah.
And he has been arrested. So where does he go from here?
Yes. One that I'm really looking forward to is Lazarus number 16. This starts the Mercy storyline. We saw in last issue how the whole Conclave storyline ended and what the consequences were of that. This story is going to focus on Sister Bernard who is she's a nun that travels between the family domains in this world, but she's also a spy for the Carlisle family as well. And we've seen her before in the second story arc of this series, and now we get to see a story arc that looks like completely focused on her. And I'm loving this series. I can't wait. I've been waiting, it seems like forever since the last issue to this issue. So I'm really wanting to see the story going forward. What's next for you, bro?
Amazing Spider-Man 17.1.
Nice.
Who needs Hammerhead? Not Spidey, apparently.
No.
The criminal underworld of New York City is on fire, and Spidey and the Wraith hope to contain it. Tough luck, you two. I'm really liking this artwork on this deal. When I saw the artwork in it, I was like blown away. It's like Arthur Adams good.
Yeah, I think the artist is Carlos Barbarian.
Yeah.
And he has a very similar style. And Arthur Adams does the cover. So yes. Sweet stuff indeed. Mm-hmm. Next up for me, a series that Buzz and I both have been liking so far. I think you're still getting it. Postal number 3 comes out this week. We've been digging this, and this issue I'm really looking forward to as we get to see Maggie's relationship with the FBI take a different turn. Mark comes face to face with the person that killed his spoiler sister, and we get to learn even more truths about this town of where the setting is. And guys, if you haven't checked out 1 and 2. There's been multiple printings of number 1, and I think issue number 2 has went back for multiple printings at this point as well. Great story about a little town and a guy with Asperger's syndrome dealing with what's going on and changing in their town. I'm not going to go
very
anymore.
Original book.
I think it's very original too, so I'm really digging it. I love the take on it. So last one for you, Buzz. What else are you looking forward to?
Hulk number 15.
Yes.
When we last left our hero, Doc Green had reverted back into Bruce Banner, and he was 30,000 feet up in the sky. What goes up must come down. The final showdown between Doc Green and Rolk, General Thunderbolt Ross,
That's
the
right.
Red Hulk.
That's right. And hopefully Deadpool got out of this.
He's dead now. He can't be.
That's right. Forget Deadpool.
He died in between panels.
That's what it was. And at least it was in his own book, huh? Guys, that's our favorites for this week. There's many more we could talk about. But we do want to go ahead and move on to our question of the week because it's just put a smile on our face and just kind of, honestly, for me, it's just kind of made me giddy with anticipation. This past week has been a huge week for teases and trailers, and we could cover so many of them and talk to them about them in depth, but one that really has just taken our fancy that we really, really like and we want to talk about with you and get your thoughts about is the new Ant-Man trailer, the full-length Ant-Man trailer that came out this past week, where we got Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, we got Michael Douglas in there as well, who I think is playing Hank Pym. Corey Stahl is playing the bad guy who's playing the Yellow Jacket character. It looks fantastic, and just in that trailer, I laughed. I've seen it like 4 times, and I still laugh at the several parts of it.
For someone that is all about comedy, like Paul Rudd, you've never seen him in a real serious movie in a long time, anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's not goofy in the trailer either. That's what I like about it. He's acting.
Exactly.
But there is humor in it still.
Exactly.
But it's not just him. It's like Michael Douglas throwing, stuff on him.
He's showing him occasionally. Yeah. I can still do comedy too. But it looks great. The casting looks great. Evangeline Lilly is in there as well. It looks fantastic. Love the humor in it. Love the special effects already. I mean, I want to see how they're going to scale this for the big screen. It's going to look awesome on the big screen. It just is. So guys, if you can't tell, we are excited about this, and that's the question of the week. What are your thoughts about the full-length Ant-Man trailer that has hit the web? We get to see Ant-Man. We get to see Paul Rudd in the Ant-Man outfit. We get to see Yellow Jacket. We get to see the fighting between them two. We get to see some other development as well.
Oh, and the big actor that was in the movie, Thomas the Train.
Thomas the Train, the biggest one of them all. Yes. That was great.
Want to see Thomas get derailed?
Watch the trailer. Poor Thomas. So guys, wrapping it up this week, that is the question of the week. What are your thoughts of the new Ant-Man trailer. Are you excited about it? Do you want to see this? We want to see it. July 17th is when it comes out. It looks fun. I'm really getting a better. I mean, I'm getting more of a. I don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy kind of had a fun vibe, but this one's giving me an even better vibe. To be honest with you, so that's just kind of my thought. About you, anything else to add about that?
I'm a huge Ant-Man, Scott Lang Ant-Man fan, so I'm pretty hyped about this movie. This is like Age of Ultron hype to me, you know.
Exactly.
I know everybody's, the Avengers. I'm like, Ant-Man's coming out.
Ant-Man. So guys, please tell us in the comments below what you think about that. Tell us what you're picking up this week. Your thoughts on Convergence. Your thoughts on the Black Vortex storyline if you're reading that. If you're going to be checking out these new number ones that we talked about. Because we want to start a conversation with you and talk with you down in the comments below. Feel free to talk to us about this stuff. We love talking about it.
Let us know which solo Convergence titles you've read. Because I've read a lot of them, but I haven't read all of them. So
exactly.
Share with me what you like. I liked Aquaman personally. That was a good one.
It was a good one? I haven't had a chance to read that one yet. So there we go. Tell us what you think about the Convergence titles that have already been released. We got 2 weeks of them already released. This is our 3rd week. And we'll have a 4th week of new number ones. And then next month will be the number 2s, you know, but we'll still have that new Convergence issue of the main one coming out each week.
Next month they fight.
Fight. So guys, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. We really, really appreciate it. And if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. You know you want to. We do this every week. So thanks for watching. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana. We also have a store in Texarkana, Texas, and our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. Like us on Facebook. Our Twitter's down below as well. And for those of you that are listening to the podcast, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. I hope it's up to standards. I'm not a audio podcast master, but we do the best we can. So thanks for watching or listening. And those of you that watch, we really appreciate you watching as well. That's it for this week, folks. Anything else to add, sir?
I love you guys.
We love you guys. That's it. I couldn't have said it better myself. Until next time, be safe, take care, read some great comics, and we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.